Free tarot teaching time. And it's the final time you're going to see my gorgeous face for a little while, because we're on the final card of the suit of wands, which is the 10 of wands. Now, we're not doing the court cards just yet, because obviously you've got the page, knight, queen and king. We're going to do a whole different section on the court cards because they can be a little bit more complicated. So we're going to go to all the court cards at the end of doing all the minor arcana. Okay? Just in case you're confused and thinking, it makes sense in our head, so it's fine. But yeah, so in this video, we're talking about the upright symbolism of this card, which is the 10 of wands. And obviously, the 10 of wands is a card that symbolises burdens. It symbolises responsibilities. It symbolises the weight of obligations. It is trying to show the culmination of efforts and the heavy load that comes with achieving your goals. You know, because when you start achieving things, new challenges start appearing, or new obligations start appearing, or you have to maintain the thing you've now achieved. So let's get into the symbolism. So you see here, there is a man. He's very burdened. He's carrying all these sticks. He's carrying 10 wands, and he's hunched over with like the weight of carrying these wands. And this is literally to show the heavy burden and responsibilities that this person is carrying. You can see in the background there's like a town or a village in the background, and this shows the destination, and it can be seen, and the figure is moving towards that destination. And this shows that his journey is basically almost complete. He can see where he's going. He can see the final finish line. You know, even though the last stretch is the most hardest. I mean, I've never run a marathon, but I can imagine like the last mile must be like pure hell. Even though the last stretch is the hardest, it is the most worthwhile. And then the wands themselves, there's just a sheer amount of wands. It's an overwhelming amount that this person is carrying, and it is to symbolize all the tasks, all the responsibilities and all the pressures that they are carrying on their shoulders at this point in time. And that there is your symbolism. Catch me in the next one. We'll talk about the upright interpretations. Free tarot teaching time, and we are on my final video for a little bit because you got Vicky back next, coming in with her suit of, can't remember if she's doing the swords or the cups, one or the other, you'll soon find out. But we're talking about the upright interpretations if this was to come out in a tarot reading. So obviously, as we discussed in the first video, the 10 of wands is all about burdens and responsibilities. It is showing that this person has a lot on their shoulders. They're carrying a lot of responsibilities. They're probably feeling very overwhelmed. It shows that, you know, they're doing a lot, maybe sometimes too much. And really, are all of those responsibilities yours? Or are you taking on things because you feel you should take them on, or you're taking on things because of obligation, because of duty? You know, because sometimes we do things out our feeling we have to. Sometimes we do things because we're people pleasers and we can't fucking say no. And what happens at that point is we end up like this dude carrying all this fucking weight. All it does is slow us down. All it does is tire us out. All it does is make us want to fucking give up right at the finish line. So when this card comes out, this is showing you to reevaluate all the things that you've got going on, all the things that you're juggling, all the things that you are carrying. Do you really need to do all of that? Is there anything that you can let go of? You know, the important things keep, but are you doing things that other people should be doing? If you can prioritize, no, that's wrong. If you can delegate to somebody else, then delegate if it's in a work environment, or even if it's in a home environment. You know, say for example, let's talk about if it was a relationship reading and the Ten of Wands came out. This shows that you carry the majority, or you feel you carry the majority of the relationship. Be that doing everything around the house, looking after all the kids, paying all the bills, keeping on top of everything. Should you really be doing all that? Or should your partner be taking some of that weight off your shoulders? Because it's called a partnership. You know, you're in it together. You're not in it on your own. Otherwise, you'd be single. So that's one interpretation. If it comes up as well, it can be showing that even though you're feeling very tired, overwhelmed, maybe possibly even burned out, especially if it's talking like career-wise, you're almost home. You're almost there. You know, like the Nine of Wands he's tired, he's battered, he's bruised, but he's still standing and fighting. In this one, the same principles apply, but he is so fucking close to home. He's so close to getting that thing. So don't give up. Another interpretation, you are overworked and you are massively stressed out. And like I said, with the burdens and responsibilities interpretation, you need to start delegating. You need to start lightening your load. You need to start bringing a bit of work-life balance into play, because stress and overwork leads to burnout, and in burnout, you're no good for anybody. And all those hopes, dreams and desires that you want to achieve will become impossible in burnout mode. So this comes up as a warning to say you need to be careful. You are about to, you know, just hit rock bottom, as in you're just about to drop. You can't keep going any longer. So all in all, the Ten of Wands, even though it has a positive aspect to it of the fact that you are practically like one step away from your thing, it also talks about taking on too much, stressing yourself out, working yourself into the ground, doing things for others that you probably don't need to do, not caring for yourself, and reaching a stage of burnout, being overburdened, overwhelmed, dog tired. So obviously other cards around it can explain that to a greater context than just a single card. But that'll be your upright interpretations for the Ten of Wands. So you're not going to see me now for the next 10 videos because Vicky's taking over. But you'll see me again when I come back with the Pentacles. Ciao for now.